Hey guys, what is up? Welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I am going to be debunking some myths about blogging and the controversial topic of, is blogging dead? Is it dead? So let's get into today's video. Okay, let me just debunk the myth from jump and say that blogging is not dead. Did you hear me? It's not going anywhere. As long as we have search engines like Google, Pinterest, and even the other ones like Yahoo, and let's say Bing. I don't even know if people still use Bing, but as long as those platforms are still out there on the internet, blogs are not going anywhere. Okay, so let me just share with you a quick little example of what I'm talking about. When you go onto Google, because we're just curious by nature, I mean, even now in the age that we're living in, we're curious by nature. We want answers to our questions. We have pain points that we need resolutions to, and so we're constantly going to Google, right? Literally this morning, I was about to make some asparagus, and I was like, oh, I wonder what the health benefits are of asparagus. Went to Google, found my answer. Second thing, if I was cooking some chicken and I wanted to know how long do I need to cook this chicken in the air fryer if I want to make it in the air fryer, I go to Google to get my answer. Sometimes you can go to Pinterest or you can go to YouTube. Those are also search engines. But the point is that we go onto the internet to find answers to our common questions. When you go to Google and you look at the search results, those links are people's blogs. It's either a blogger's website or it's a business or a brand's website, and usually, typically, they have a blog on that website. And let's just say that you're that one-off person who doesn't go to Google, doesn't search on Google, which I think is like impossible, but let's just say that you are that person and you come on your phone and you say, "Hey Siri." Well, when you say, "Hey Siri," Siri is going to Google to search out what you're asking Siri to answer. And she's pulling it from Google. And she's pulling it from a blog that's on Google. Alright, so I'm getting ready to make myself a little chai tea latte, but in the meantime, I just want to take a little intermission between this video and share a couple stats with you guys, because I feel like stats are really important to know. Why is Google so important? So as of November 2022, there are 8 billion. Did you hear me? I said billion. I didn't say million, I said billion. 8 billion websites on the internet. And of those 8 billion websites on the internet, 600 million of them are blogs. And did you know that 77% of the people that are on the internet, they still read blogs daily? That's a pretty good number. And 4.4 million blog posts are written every single day. So now let's talk a little bit about searchability on Google. Did you know that there are 8.5 million Google searches done daily? And the total searches, or the search volume on Google, it increases 10 to 15% each year. And did you know that of those 85 million searches, 90% of the people that are looking at the search results, they skip past those ones that say sponsored posts or the Google ads, and people don't even like to look at that because they want to look at something real. They want to look at something organic. They want to look at a business that has been able to get onto the top of the search results with organic traffic, meaning SEO, which is search engine optimization. So as you can see, people still go to those links. Blogs are not dead. So let me take a sip of my chai tea that I just made because this stuff is good. Okay, so in conclusion, people will need blogs. They're always gonna need blogs. As long as we have internet, there is going to be a need for people to get their questions answered, and blogs are the one-stop shop to get there, right? I'm gonna talk a little bit about a little controversial topic, but you know, it's gotta be had. And you guys are business owners and future blog owners, and I just want you to, you know, have the knowledge that you need to succeed. Now, let's talk about the internet that we have now and the internet that is coming in the future. So as of right now, the internet that we know was born in 1983, and it really took, you know, it really got moving in the 90s, the 2000s. That's when we started to see computers in our homes. We started to get phones around the 2000s, and people were just on the internet like all day, every day, like we are right now. We're on social media, we have online businesses and all that. And now all of this is on what they call Web 2.0, which is the internet that we know as of today. But there is a new internet coming. It is currently here. Not many people talk about it, but it's called Web 3.0. So right now, when you look at your website, like my website, createwithcoley.com, so that is on the Web 2.0 platform. I don't know if you've noticed, but there are some websites that are out there that instead of having the .com in their domain, they're using .io. So .io is all the websites that are going to be on Web 3.0. Web 3.0 is a decentralized internet, so what that means is the government cannot control it. I mean, at any given time, your website could be controlled by the government. They could take it down if they want to. If you talk about something that they don't like, they could take it down. You have no protection. With their projection of 2025, Web 3.0 will have fully taken over, and Web 2.0, which is the internet we are currently on, will no longer be in existence. So, just as a suggestion, if you don't want to lose your customer base when that time comes, you might want to go and get a .io. Okay, so I could end the video right here, but I don't want to leave y'all hanging because I know you guys are probably asking yourself the question, well, do I really need a blog if I have social media? And the answer is yes, you need a blog. You want to know why? Because there's two different reasons why people go to blogs versus going to social media. People go to blogs to be educated. People go to social media to be entertained. You're typically not going to social media to find a quick answer because, for one, the SEO on social media is not that great. So if you were to search out a topic like what are the health benefits of asparagus, you're probably not going to find that on social media as fast as you would if you went over to Google and you searched it out on someone's blog. And now I know you're probably thinking like, oh, well, social media, they're coming out with keywords, they have SEO now, but it's not as good as it would be on Google, on YouTube, or on Pinterest. So you typically go to Google, YouTube, or Pinterest when you want to find some quick information, like kind of like how we like our food, hot and fast. But you will go to social media when you just want to like aimlessly scroll, not really having to use too many brain cells. So there's your answer. Okay, so now we've debunked the myth that blogging is not dead, and you're probably wondering, okay, so I know I need a blog now, but how do I get my blog seen? So it takes two things. First thing, great SEO, search engine optimization. In a near future video, I am going to dig a little deep into SEO because I know I've had quite a few people asking me, like, you're talking about this SEO stuff, search engine optimization, you're talking about getting seen on Google pages at the top. How do I do it? I need the video, so it is coming. But the part 2 of getting your blog seen on Google is becoming a subject matter expert. And with that being said, what you need to consider is you need to have some type of knowledge about some type of subject. And another key part is having some type of authority in that subject matter. But one other thing that can make you different from the others is to be authentic. And I'll just use myself as a personal example. There's tons of people, I'm sure, on YouTube, on Google, I mean, I've searched them out. On Pinterest, there's tons of people talking about how can you start a blog, right? Well, what makes me different is the fact that I'm sharing the journey with you as we grow together. Nobody does that. They wait until they're already successful to share their income reports or share how to start a blog, but they won't actually share the journey. So that's what makes me different, and that's what's making me to become a subject matter expert. All right, so that's it for today's video, but I did want to add in that you guys can go to the link that I put down in the description, and it's just a link to my newsletter, and I send out really valuable content on a monthly basis, so I'm not going to bombard your inbox, but on a monthly basis, I will be sharing, blogging tips, social media tips, and all the things surrounding blogging. So go ahead and get on my newsletter, and yeah, that's it for this video, so I will see you in the next one.